What's going on?
Straight.
Doing all right? What's going on? You all right? I'm good.
You need this on your cushion?
I'm good.
Listen, we got Mr.
We got a
Baron
legend,
Davis,
man.
you
Baron
feel me?
Davis.
Man, you the fashion guy.
No,
You
bro.
turn into the fashion guy,
No,
big dog.
bro.
What's happening?
Man, I'm trying.
What's up with you,
How you
legend?
thugging, man?
Huh?
How you thugging? You all right?
I'm good. This is my first time doing this.
Mm.
Yeah, this is cool. I never
Been to Radio Row?
Yeah, we don't have this in the NBA.
Bro, it's so many different dynamics that the NBA has at the NFL.
Yeah.
Like, All-Star Weekend to the NBA, that's probably the only comparable. But what I would say is Super Bowl to the NFL, it's more corporate.
Yeah.
All-Star Weekend, it get real ratchet. Not to say that they can't conduct business, but it just get one of them like, hold on.
It's
Where
like
my
a
wallet
quick.
at?
It's like a quick vacation.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you get
But
the
now
woosah.
you experience this. It's all about networking, and every brand who's who has some type of activation going on in the Super Bowl. What you got going on now, bro?
So I'm hosting Raiders Talk of the Nation, a podcast for the Raiders, and then I'm here at doing a live, so interviewing dope athletes, future Hall of Famers, legends like yourself, and just talking about football. Football is like my first love, so I just love being around the game. Raiders, obviously, my favorite team. I rooted big time for you, Carolina, because my Charlotte roots, but football is like my shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can.
No, you good. But what I would ask this: are you from the Bay?
I'm from LA.
From LA, right? Being a West Coast kid, knowing the Raiders as an Oakland, kind of inception team, to see them in Vegas. Does it still have that same kind of vibe or the same kind of frequency?
It's a destination. I think Vegas was the best thing for Raider fans. Because, Oakland own Oakland, LA Raider fans own LA, but Vegas is like the perfect place we can all go and get along. You know what I mean?
Man,
we
bro.
needed that neutral site, but it's also like culture building, right?
Yeah.
Once you kind of start building that culture, establishing that culture, then, I think Vegas is great because you can bring your kids.
Yeah.
You can stay the weekend if it's a holiday. You know what I mean? So it's like, LA, Oakland, the whole California can start migrating to Vegas.
Yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. I'm not gonna lie. You just said Oakland. That was the first time in my professional career I had a whole stadium saying, F Cam Newton. Bro, it was Oakland. It was the Oakland Raiders. And we played them, bro. The whole crowd was like, F. And they had the black hole.
Yeah, the black hole.
I don't even know if they got it now.
Nah,
but it was one of them things like, bro,
You
them
got to
faces.
explain that. What's that?
The black hole?
Yeah, you got to explain for the people that know.
Bro,
I want to go down there.
Think Purge. Think Purge faces was like, bro, you did not know. Like, if Baron is dressed up, you would not be able to identify.
identify.
He got poo shiesty ass face paint.
It could be your cousin.
Bro,
He turn on you.
bro, real talk, bro. It
Y'all had to get up out of Oakland.
They really decked out in
Yeah.
fandom,
Yeah, real mask,
bro.
shoulder pads.
Bro, that's crazy.
spikes.
So you know how they got the Lambo Leap?
Yeah.
Bro, you score there, they throwing popcorn on you.
You think they worse than Philly fans?
Well, they were so intimate. They were so close to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when you score, I remember scoring a touchdown, and the dude was right up on me. And bro, he called me
You might
everything.
have squabble
I'm
after you
real
finish
talk, bro.
scoring now.
Going to take your little touchdown and get back on to the
Yeah, you better get on the field.
real talk. But for basketball, what's the hostile environment, or what are hostile environments that is okay, I don't really feel safe here?
As far as in
Competitive.
the arena,
Yes.
Utah,
What?
places like Utah, you just don't feel comfortable. And then the noise level, when they get loud, they get loud. So it's really like the smaller
I
cities.
didn't even think of that.
I would say the best place to play is Madison Square Garden
Why so?
because
It's
it's the
place.
bright lights,
Yeah.
it's Broadway, just like driving the bus to the
Yeah.
arena. Like, it's the New York City lights and
Yeah.
everything is under them lights.
Yeah.
So like New York kind of bring out a different,
Energy.
spirit and energy or creativity. But the Knicks fans, they love basketball.
Yeah.
So if you kill, they might cheer for you.
Let me,
if you put on the
bro,
show.
you took it out. Listen, as a basketball player, I'll give you two scenarios. Which one would you prefer most? Going into a hostile environment and nailing the game-winning shot,
Yep.
or being at your home court and shooting the game-winning shot to ignite the crowd?
I mean, long as it's the game winner, I'm cool.
No, bro.
Come on.
Home
no,
or away,
no,
bro?
no,
Game
hell
winner,
no.
home or
Oh yeah, on the away for sure.
So you
silence.
got the dagger.
Yeah. You got the shot, bang. Oh, let's get up out of here. You run to the
Yeah.
locker room. All the antics.
Bro, I gotta ask, bro, because it's crazy that you sitting down, obviously with the Hornets. How was the love in the city, Charlotte, when you was there, bro?
Amazing. When I first got there, like it was real Bible Belt. It was
Yeah.
real like conservative, but the fans, everybody showed up. Like people offer to buy you food. Like it was crazy because people were like, "Yo, come to our house for dinner." I'm like, "What you talking about, dog? I'm from LA."
Yeah. What you got?
And then you go over their house, and like a whole family, and it's like, damn, I got a chance to like get outside of my bubble
Yeah.
in LA and see what family dynamics were,
Yeah.
see what like real Southern hospitality was. And the fan, like it wasn't a lot to do,
Yeah.
but the fans, they showed up.
Yeah.
And then one year, they were like, "Oh man, we ain't messing with y'all." We had a playoff game, 5,000 people.
What?
How many?
We have 5,000 people.
But how does that even happen? You're in the playoffs.
Because we were about to move the team
Yeah.
remember we moved from Charlotte to New Orleans?
That crushed the city, bro.
Across the
Oh, my
city.
goodness.
It was one game, there was like 500 people in the arena. It was snowing. Everybody could hear what you were saying in the huddle.
Bro, that's like a JUCO
That's
game.
like a little intramural game, bro.
Bro, it was the worst
That's a
feeling.
run at the race.
It was the other team, they ain't want to play. We got an easy win. It's like, how do you play in front of 500 people in a 20,000 seat arena?
Man, I'll tell you this, like, obviously my relationship with Charlotte is a tad bit different than most.
Mm-hmm.
But what I will say is Charlotte needed something to believe in. And I
Yep.
think I just seen T-Mac, walk by leading receiver for the Carolina
Yep.
Panthers. Like, these individuals don't know. People want things to believe in.
Yes.
And if you give them that reason,
Yep.
when I first came to Carolina, it was Steve Smith that was the DNA.
Yeah.
Right? Our mantra was keep pounding, and he embodied that in every facet of the word. You got guys like Thomas Davis, then you add in addition like a Luke Kuechly.
Yeah.
Those guys were extremely special, and knowing that when the wins came, didn't matter win, lose, or draw, we had the support of the city.
Yeah.
Which was completely different because now I go to Boston to play. Granted, it was COVID, but we win, and there's still something wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You lose,
Yep.
it's like the house on fire.
Yeah, and
Nah,
You know
wow.
what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm not used to this. But
Yeah.
I'm glad I got to experience it. And I knew I wasn't tripping as far as what my expectation was and what my duties were as a member of the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
It was to win.
yeah.
The fact that we did win made it even better.
It so did.
But at the same time, like, for you knowing, and I ask a lot of athletes this question, knowing the pressures that, current athletes have, whether in high school, college, or in the NBA or professionally, what would you give the advice to staying focused? Because obviously your temptations and your traumas and triggers aren't their same ones.
Yeah, I would say I think it's important to build a community, right? Build a community of real people. Have real people in your life. I know social media, with these athletes nowadays, and I'm sure you're in the social media era. I didn't really play in the social media era, but I can imagine the anxiety and the hate and all that is just right at your, right at your fingertips
That's real.
when you open your phone. So build you a community. Also build you a community of other athletes, older dudes, younger dudes, so like y'all can have that bond.
Yeah.
Because when you traveling, like I would say when you traveling in this timeline of being an athlete, like you want to have these moments, experiences, and when you walk away, you want to have that same group of people
Nucleus of group.
that know you. You know what I'm saying? So you feel like nothing else matters. Like no hate matters, no obstacle matter. Like there's always like your little brotherhood.
For sure.
Like Stephon Marbury, people don't even believe it. But Stephon Marbury, like my whole career, like if I was tripping, he would call me and be like, "Yo, bro, what are you doing?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" He'd be like, why are you doing this and doing that? He called me in the playoffs and was like, "Yo, when you playing against Dallas, do this, go here. They don't like this." He called me and told me to come out in the draft. Don't go back to school. So, having like those mentors,
trusted
it's like celebrate the dudes that come before you.
Yeah.
And then raise the guys that's coming after you, so you get celebrated when it's your time.
Was that your OG? Like, I know.
Nah, he was like a bro. I think, like my OGs was like way older. So think like Magic, Magic Johnson. You got
no, but I'm saying, not to say he wasn't, but I'm saying when you first came into the league,
hell yeah,
the OG that was just like, nah, I'm about to show you directly or indirectly how to move, how to maneuver, what to eat, how to take care of your body, certain things like that. Who was that person for you?
I felt like with my era, you got to kind of learn that shit on your own.
Yeah.
Nobody was giving up secrets.
What?
Nah, nobody was giving up secrets. And then we didn't have like a chef or like meal room. Like we didn't have the facility. No, dog. We practiced in at a park recreation gym with the stage on the side. And like if we wanted food, we had to like order and get it catered from like a barbecue joint. That's in Charlotte. Then in New Orleans, you got to think like
Charlotte sports is fairly new.
over the last 10, maybe 15 years. Is when the new arenas came with the chefs and the practice sites. I missed all that, dude. I didn't catch that to New York.
From Charlotte, so I remember that.
Even when I played here at Golden State, we played in Oakland and Oracle. So we were like the first team to start having catered food after practice.
Yeah.
And then they would have to buy Roof Chris. So they were spending like crazy amount of money. So it was like you had to learn. I think what I learned was, rest in peace, Bobby Fields.
Yeah.
Anthony Mason was my OG. David Wesley was incredible. Rest in peace, Eldon Campbell. Those were the guys who were telling me how to kind of like your routine, how you work out, who to trust, when to trust yourself.
So let me ask you this though, because I think we all do it. Who did you look at indirectly that probably didn't know that you were looking at them?
Everybody. Steve Nash, Marbury, Iverson, Steve Francis.
You got a list.
Hey, dude, I had a trick, like in the summer, be like, yeah, man, let's go work out. You know what I mean? And like work out with them.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yo, you want to play some one-on-one? And they would play one-on-one, and that's how I would figure out their dribble cadence.
So you picking up
or their moves.
Oh.
So like we go work out, and then I'm like, oh, that's how you do it. So like the whole month, I would practice the Marbury crossover.
Yeah.
And I would watch film. So like, because these dudes were incredible, man. It was they were hard to guard.
This is the biggest knock as far as
I got one after you.
This phase of basketball and the phase of basketball that you were in. Then you talk about the Birds, the Jordans, the Magics. People don't give scoring credit.
Yeah.
Across eras.
Man.
It's like they just think like no offense, no shade. Kevin Durant, the Steph Currys, the James Hardens are the only ones that can score at a high level.
Yeah.
Not knowing that, like, yo, bro, you got guys that was putting up buckets.
Give you a bucket, a walking bucket.
That had to do it tougher because it wasn't as prominent to shoot threes like that.
Yeah.
I'm talking about before the breakaway rim.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Guys just putting a bucket.
No, for sure. And not everybody had money. So, like, think about you scoring 40. You about to score 40 on me. I make barely nothing. No, I'm going to take your head off. Like, so it was harder to score 40 because the opposite team, like, it's not like you make 40 mil, I make 40 mil, you score 40,
Okay,
I score 40.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, what am I?
Yeah.
You know, like, what the challenge is being competitive, but when you got, like, this dude is better than me, he was an All-American, he got more money, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm not panning out, no.
Yeah.
Like, it's real. It was like real intense, real beef. And then when you think about, like you saying, across eras, it's the same 10-foot basket.
Yeah.
It's the same basketball. And so when you look at like people like Larry Bird would be unguardable in any era. Kevin Durant would be unguardable in any era, right? Because scoring is an art form.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's an art form. It's an energy. It's a mentality too.
Yeah.
And so when you think of a scorer, you got to think of like wide receivers. Like you can throw the ball, like they got the personality.
Right.
They want the ball all the time. They live for the flair, but they just have a knack for one getting open, getting in the end zone.
For sure.
Right?
I would say this, man, to any young player, that's the thing, because I don't think a lot of players give the credit to others as they should, nor do I think it's needed, because that may not be that person's personality.
Yeah.
But to be naive to not think that
Right.
you need somebody else to peep them, to assess their game, to assess their preparation, that person for me was in my locker room. I absolutely adored Ryan Khalil's preparation. Lyman, USC grad, so buttoned up and was a jokester. I love that about him, but also knew when to take it serious and knew like you didn't want to be the jokester where nobody take you serious, and you didn't want to be the, oh man, here comes, you know,
It's the serious dude.
you know what I'm saying? Serious Sam. I wanted to be right in the middle. And I seen guys like Ryan who would lead meeting rooms and they say, okay, this after practice, we got our own personal kind of thing going on. I'm going to cater the food just to keep everybody engaged. And guys perform like that way. My question, or not my question, my challenge to the younger generation is to always to find that guy that you love and admire and study it.
Yes.
It's like, man, if he's there at 6, Derek Anderson, you know, a guy who is very instrumental in my career, would get there at like 6:15 with his Starbucks. This was before the Starbucks app, so he had to go drive to go get it. Seeing these things, and I'm saying to myself, it's like, bro, I want to be that. I want to implement that into how people look at me, and doing it with a way where it may be a question, but it's not. It may not even be a question. It may be an observation where you like watching him every single day. Oh man, what is he eating? What is he putting in the thing? So for you to share that, bro, that's mad love, dog.
Yeah,
Let me ask you a quick question, because you was talking about competitiveness. And as Cam was saying, this is closest to All-Star Weekend as possible, which is about to come up. They don't play the game the same way. You know what I'm saying? Like, what would you like to see? And then would you change the All-Star game in some type of way? Because now they're doing world versus U.S., but it's like, we want to see, like.
1-on-1.
Yeah.
3-on-3.
Oh, listen.
That would be crazy.
I mean, I would say something like that.
We need some smoke.
Because
like,
1-on-1, you got to defend yourself, right? You come to the All-Star game, you got to remember, like, these dudes are dead ass tired.
Yeah, okay.
But the thing about All-Star Weekend for us in our era was it was a chance to prove yourself.
Yes.
When I was an All-Star, like, I was in Charlotte. So it was like, man, I got to put the city on my back. I got to get a name for myself.
People who weren't necessarily exposed to seeing.
Yes. We weren't on TV every day in prime time.
Correct.
So, and then on top of that, it's like, man, there goes Steve Nash over there. There goes Steve Francis. These dudes are ranked higher than me or got more commercials. And then you're on the team with Jason Kidd. You know, and it's like, okay, I'm studying him and Iverson. It's like, okay, they move with a certain type of swagger. I need to get my weight up. So I'm going into this game to make a name for myself.
Facts.
I think these guys, if the older guys don't set the tone, then it becomes
Just
fragmented. Yeah,
they go harder in
right?
like direct on one-on-ones than
summer pickup because
summer pickup is like
because people are talking, people talking shit, and then the dude that's guarding you is a dude that's probably trying to make it.
Facts. He hungry, yeah.
Man, listen, bro, that's our time, dog.
Yes, sir.
I
Bear,
appreciate
bro,
you,
I
man.
got to get your information.
Yeah.
For real. Because where content is now, dog, I always want basketball insight. Even though we all play basketball, we're looking at it in a different dynamic than how you see basketball. Bro, always a pleasure, bro.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Baron Davis, ladies and gentlemen.
Appreciate you, bro.
Love, bro.
Yep.